Yo, welcome to Music is a Day Job. I'm your host, Sean. I'm also the CEO of Concert. Concert is an artist accelerator app that helps artists go from opener to headliner to on tour. And it gives the fan the opportunity to see the best in live independent music. Now, the question of the day has been now I'm going to talk about two sides of it because the question was, how can I win on Instagram or in social media? How can I win on social media? And then but then I want to talk about how you can win on social media and how you can lose on social media. So here's the breakdown of both of those. Um, I'd rather start with how you can, I'll start with how you can win on Instagram, whatever, any of those, how you can win on social media. Um, the thing that social media is good for that I think people miss is the that you can track and find fans. And I think that's one thing people just want to go like, "Oh, I got these numbers and I have all these people on here or whatever," and it doesn't really matter. You have to be able to track and find fans. Now, what I mean by that is finding fans. If you're going to a new area, you get the opportunity to actually hit people around that area and contact them. Now, don't spam them. Go on there and actually talk to people, find people, follow people, give them likes, you know what I'm saying? Respond to some of their posts, everything like that, because that's how you start building fans and you start getting people to look at you. So then when they look at you and they see you do something musically, they can be like, oh, I like it. You want to just give them the opportunity to see it. And inside that, make their decision from there. But that's how you actually find these new fans. Like, look at these areas and then just start finding new people. Just like you're meeting new people in the club or you're meeting new people out in person, you just start reaching out and just start adding people. Like, the worst they can do is not add you back or not say anything. So then just start adding people. That's how you're finding these new fans. And a lot of people want to just buy fans, buy followers, but what's the use in that? Because none of these people are going to purchase your products. So you want to find fans that you're going to be in their areas, and then so they can actually purchase your product when they're there, or they can enjoy your product, come see you perform, purchase your merch, or what I'm saying, support you online. And so that's one thing that people don't pay attention to, is that you can find these fans directly where they're at using social media. Now, and on top of that, now you can track those people and see where they're at all the time and everything like that. So then when I know that these people are around, I can always reach out to them because I remember all the people that I had spoken to from this city and from that city. And then that tracking ability is easier than what it was back in the day when you just had to really know everybody and everybody's phone number. You can track and keep in contact easier with the social media. Now, the second part is the content that you can create. Inside this gives the opportunity for people to see you for more than just the artist you are. So I can connect with you on multiple levels. Inside this, you want to take advantage of this because then people can see more than just the song. Back in the day, they can only see the song. So you never get to see anything else about the artist. And if you can't see nothing else about the artist, I can only connect to you if I like the music or if I had a chance to hear the music. Now, if I connect to you on something else now, I can be like, oh, I already like that this person tells jokes or this person likes to cook or whatever it is. Like, they might like to cook and everything like that. And then I'll be like, oh, I see some food I like or something, or I like to cook too. And then I go like, oh, this song is dope that they got playing in the background on this picture. You know what I'm saying? And then that's how you're catching these fans. So then those are the two ways I see that you can win online. Everyone would think I was going to say, hey, if you get 1 million followers, that's that industry talk. I don't believe in that because I see tons of dudes with 1 million followers and can't tour and can't even get on a label. So it's not that. It's actually just that you can find fans and you can track fans and you can create content that connects to these people different than any other forms of content, any other thing that you could do. Like, no one else can sit next to you and see who you are unless they're next to you. But then you get the opportunity to do this online and make people connect to you in different ways. Now, how you can fail on social media is two main things that I see it does. The first one is that it creates laziness, and people become content with seeing the numbers and being online, and they think that's the only way that they have to, connect to people is online. And see, it ends up making so when you're at shows, you're not connecting with fans, and when you're at like events, you're not networking like you should. to where you're actually building that connection. So then that laziness actually makes you lack as an artist. Back in the day, I used to have to pass out flyers when I first started. We used to have to pass out flyers. You have to meet people everywhere to make them want to support you. And so inside that, you had that organic connection that wasn't just through online, through your phone. So that laziness that I always seen that some people would do, I would take advantage of that, because I knew if I got in front of the consumer, I'm in the consumer's face online and I'm in the consumer's face in person. So then I'm going out, and people won't do the going out part. Like, they won't go to these other shows. They won't go to these other events and stuff like that. And that's one part of building your fan base. The other side is the vanity metrics. Now, vanity metrics are one of those things that people believe someone's dope and then they're not really dope because they either bought those or these are people who are just following them. So as I always say, the difference between fans and followers, fans will actually spend $100 on your year. Followers will just watch you. So knowing that the vanity metrics can make you believe something that doesn't exist. There's tons of artists that have tons of followers, can't tour, can't sell merch, can't do anything. I watch them all the time online. The dude just has like all these plays, all these everything, and then can't do anything. And so sometimes, and they actually ruin their career like that, because sometimes the bookers will believe that this person is that famous or that dope, and then they'll book them and find out they don't bring anybody, and they'll never book them again. So don't get caught into the vanity metrics of what's online, because it doesn't really mean anything unless those are people who are actually fans of yours and they're actually going to purchase things. And more than likely, I'd say 80 to 90% of them aren't going to. So you're looking at, like, I know some people with stronger pages with less people, and then the people with bigger pages aren't as strong as the person with just like 1,000 followers, because they know the person with 1,000 followers knows those 1,000 followers and their fans actually. And then the person with like 20,000 followers doesn't know any of these people and just has some listens and stuff like that. And then nobody is going to purchase anything or come see them or support them in any way. So don't get caught in those vanity metrics of it, because then people will spend money just thinking, man, if I can just make this look, then I'll pop. And it doesn't work like that. So then those vanity metrics can lie to you and make it so you actually fail in this music game, because you'll be pushing for all these vanity metrics and not actually doing the work on the other end of the organic building of connecting with people in person and connecting people with online and actually looking for them yourself. So that's the main gist of what this is, as you can win and you can fail on social media. And so I hope that helps for people that are looking to win, hopefully to win on social media and to dodge from failing on social media. And that's how that works for social media.